Welcome back to Chilling in My 30s after being fired from the Demon King's army. Anime review, episode number 2. We're here to talk about episodes 5 and 6 of the series. So, right after Darrell gets basically the mind back, well, then we have other adventures show up to... Actually, they show up previous episode where they were negotiating, where, like, basically the whole thing with episode 5, it's like, okay, we need to find a smithy, basically to forge these mithril weapons. They go possibly in the area. It turns out the guy from previous episode was in control of it. And, well, because he disrespected him because he's a D rank, and of course the guy is a B rank. Eventually, after stuff happening, after this, we'll also have a old man in Rabbit Village, a master smithy named Smith, who decided to stare at Mika's chest. Of course he would. She's got a big chest. And, of course, they set up a shop, basically, this nearby place. And, of course, they try to go to the actual, like, smithy controlled by the Avengers from Campbelltown. They'll go inside, and apparently they suck at making forging mithril. It comes to failure. Of course, he makes one. He makes a long sword. Works out for a bit, of course, yeah. So, and of course, the guy feels disrespected, so he challenges Darrow to a duel, which, of course, he reluctantly accepts. And, of course, basically, he gets a weapon made from mithril, and he proceeds to defeat him by breaking his stuff and him surrendering. Obviously. And with that, basically, like, he goes relax to Sana, and then he knows someone coming in, like, oh, maybe somebody he knows, maybe it's a friend of his. And it turns out it's actually Mika. And he knows this by grabbing her chest. And her not be upset with him over that. So, basically, he also got offered to join the Central Guild, which basically he's going to turn down. And then he starts, like, and with Mika was very happy. And then it looks like that they made out, and then apparently the very next day, it's implied these two had sex. Yep, they had sex. And, of course, Mika's mom probably notices basically this happened, so tells her husband. And so basically her husband, Mika's father, tells him, hey, I'm going to retire. I'm going to give you a position of mayor. And Darrow's like, I accept. On one condition. I get to marry Mika. And he's like, of course. And yay, they get married. Off screen, mind you. And then we jump ahead 1 year later. Actually, of course, yeah. Go to the other, like, I'll talk about 3 and possibly, yeah. Apparently, that one time doing it got Mika pregnant. And then 1 year later, she apparently gave birth to a baby boy named Gran. And then those, oh crap, the heroes coming to town. Yep, the heroes coming to town. So, Mika's father is still the guild master, but he's not the mayor anymore. So, also apparently the Smith master, he had passed away during a 1 year time skip. And of course, Darrell thinks, oh, it's the bearded guy from this flashback. But no, it's this beautiful blonde hair woman who, this is kind of funny. So, Gran is crying. And then, of course, when the hero takes off basically her cloak, you'll see she's also got a big chest too. So Gran proceeds to just play like a drum. And apparently this woman loves kids. And she has no problem with the fact this baby is playing with her chest. I'm like, kind of an awkward ending, but yeah, that's kind of what happens. Yeah, and that's pretty much 2 episodes in a nutshell. And with that, basically, I'm halfway through the season. I have 6 more to go. But before I continue with the next 2 episodes, I gotta go out briefly get some milk. Because I ran out of milk this morning. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. I'll see you in a bit. Okay?